What's up, Pokemon Masters? Dragon Tamer here, back with Internet Explorer news. So, we all been waiting for new Nintendo announcements lately, and we are as excited for a new console as we're excited for new Pokemon games. But there's a strong chance that we might not see a newer Switch this year, since E3 just passed by and we did not get to see any hardware information from Nintendo, and there were no mentions of it whatsoever. So, let's dig a bit deeper into why Nintendo did not care to showcase their flagship/newest hardware this year. Reason number one, there's none coming this year or in near future. Well, this might be against popular opinion that Nintendo might be releasing their hardware this year. E3 pretty much guaranteed that there's no new hardware coming anytime soon. Just think about it, a company as big as Nintendo will not take any risks regarding sales of their flagship console, as the holiday season is extremely important for a company whose main target audience are kids. They cannot afford to rush their announcements. There's also an argument going in the community, like Apple pretty much releases their products right after announcement, but Nintendo is huge, I get it. Apple, on the other hand, is ginormous. They can release their flagship device in October and make it work, since Apple is just that big. Nor Apple's target demographic are kids who need to save or plan months ahead of their release to buy their product. Reason number two, this might be obvious that there's a huge shortage in semiconductor industry right now, which was a result of huge swings in demand due to a recent global crisis, and this shortage is expected to continue for a foreseeable future, which only adds fuel to fire, making it extremely unlikely that we'll see a new Switch model anytime soon. Reason number three, in a recent E3 announcement, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 trailer has been showcased, and the release date is estimated to be in 2022, which makes it even more likely that we're not gonna see an upgraded Switch model this year, since they released the original Switch alongside Zelda Breath of the Wild as their flagship game. So yeah, it's highly unlikely that we'll see this game or console anytime soon. Okay, now coming to the part where we might see a newer console this year, there's a possibility that there might be a model released with minor changes, just like upgraded battery we saw earlier, or with fixed Joy-Cons, etc. I would not expect much in the hardware department for obvious reasons, but yeah, there's still some hope we might see something from Nintendo, and there's a very slim chance that they might actually release SwitchPRO. You never know, by taking a huge gamble, sacrificing holiday season sales, and yes, they might even announce it after holiday season, just to avoid the strain on supply chain and avoiding the release date discounts altogether, which also helps older Switch models to maintain their current price while increasing the price for newer models, which makes sense in a long-term perspective. And coming to the Pokemon game, you might ask, why does Nintendo not releasing a newer console make you nervous? The answer is frame rate and rendering issues we saw in the original trailer. You saw there were bad frame rates like Chingling roaming around at 2 frames per second, and there were many scenes which were saturated and over sharpened as a result. And my doubt is it a hardware limitation which is causing it, or just early developmental blooper which skipped their quality checks? So yeah, this is it for now, and let me know your thoughts about Switch or SwitchPRO down in the comment section, and as always, stay awesome.